Imagine you have just moved to Canada and you're facing an eviction notice a few months later. You don't understand the legal language. English is not even your first language. You're unsure whether the notice is valid, what your rights are, or where to get help. While resources such as Benefits Wayfinder and local eviction prevention services exist, people are still left to navigate multiple systems, interpret complex terminology, and figure out what applies to the situation on their own. For many, this becomes overwhelming. And it's not an isolated case. Immigrants face eviction rates of approximately 46% compared to the 38% that non immigrants face. And this made us ask, how can we transform housing support from something that people have to figure out alone into something that can actively support them in the moment of crisis?
That's why we built Haven AI, an AI powered housing navigator designed for newcomers and immigrants. It helps users understand and respond to housing situations as they happen instead of trying to piece together information from multiple sources. Users can upload housing related documents such as eviction notices and receive clear explanations, key deadlines, and potential risks in plain language. Through guided questions, the platform builds a personalized housing stability profile, recommends next steps, and helps users track support applications. It also connects users with relevant legal aid, settlement services, and housing support programs based on their location and needs. Let's look at one example. Maria arrived in Canada 8 months ago with her two children. After falling behind on rent, she receives an eviction notice. She needs help, but as English isn't her first language, she struggles to clearly explain her situation and access the right support services. This is when she uses Haven AI's AI powered caller. The system understands her situation, asks relevant follow up questions, and guides the conversation to gather all the necessary details needed to assess her housing issue. As the conversation unfolds, it continuously translates, clarifies housing related terminology, and ensures nothing important is missed or misunderstood. By the end of the call, Haven AI has a complete understanding of a situation and can generate tailored guidance and next steps based on everything she shared. What was once fragmented and confusing becomes clear, structured, and actionable. And in a situation like Maria's, the accuracy and safety of guidance becomes critical.
That's why we have made sure responsible AI is central to our design. Within our system, we identify missing information, contradictions, and gaps in user input before suggesting next steps. Additionally, to avoid risks such as LLM hallucinations, all key decisions are handled through a deterministic Python rule engine, while the AI is only used to extract and organize information from user input. More importantly, it works alongside human support systems rather than replacing them. When high risk situations are identified, users are connected directly with legal aid services. That responsibility also shapes us to where we go next. Future versions of Haven AI will expand coverage across provinces, integrate directly with housing assistance applications, and add multilingual voice based support for users with limited literacy or digital access. We also aim to explore predictive models to identify housing instability earlier, enabling support before a crisis escalates. To conclude, our vision is simple: a future where no newcomer or immigrant faces housing instability because they just couldn't navigate the system. Thank you.